So continuously contemporary accounting, or CoCoA for short, is a very important measurement method for us in Australia because it was devised by one of our great accounting academics, Professor Raymond Chambers from the University of Sydney. And he railed against the use of historical cost and entry price as a proper proxy for value. And he proposed the use of exit price as the best measure for value. As long as there's a market for the asset, the market provides the ultimate measure of its value. So Chambers proposed CoCoA. It uses exit price and explores the issues that came from using this. And before we do that, here's a quick bio of Raymond Chambers. He was important to Australia because he was our first professor of accounting, and with that, it elevated accounting to true university discipline level. Before this, accounting really was the poor cousin to economics. Once the University of Sydney recognised accounting and appointed a professor for accounting, which was Raymond Chambers, then universities through the country then recognised accounting as a full profession and worthy of university education. He's best known for the development of CoCoA, and here in Australia he was a prolific author and author of many books and academic articles. So a very important figure in Australian accounting history. Now, the reason Chambers proposed CoCoA, continuously contemporary accounting, was because he believed that the assets of a firm should allow the firm to adapt to changing times. He didn't think a firm should hold assets that weigh it down. So Chambers was really thinking ahead of his time. We talk now about nimble organisations, nimble companies. Chambers was thinking about this many decades ago, and he actually devised this method of valuing assets to point companies in the direction of acquiring assets that allow them to resell should they need to. They call this the capacity to adapt. So CoCoA measured all assets using exit price. So all assets therefore became measured using the same basis, and it therefore assisted with additivity. However, just as entry price suffered from problems of being regarded as a suitable proxy, so too does exit price. And not all assets are acquired with an objective of selling them. Some assets, like property, plant and equipment, could be custom built and may never be sold. But that really isn't a true measure of their value to the company. So for all its good ideas, CoCoA never made it to the accounting standards, but many of the principles did, and CoCoA was really the forerunner of what we call fair value accounting, and we're going to deal with that next.